humble under the might hand of God. The anxiety was a physical weight on my chest, a constant, low-level thrum of fear that followed me everywhere. It wasn't about one big thing. It was everything all at once. The bills that were due, the feeling of not being good enough at my job, the uncertainty about the future. I've been trying to manage it all myself, using logic and positive thinking, but it only seemed to make things worse. Every time I felt a new worry creep in, I tightened my grip on it, determined to solve it on my own. One morning, while sitting alone, I reread the verse from 1 Peter 5, verse 7. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. The word cast jumped out at me. It wasn't a gentle suggestion. It was an active command. It meant to throw something with force, to let go completely. I realized I had been trying to hand my anxieties to God with one hand while holding on with the other. My pride had two parts, just as the message said, a reliance on myself and a lack of full trust in him. I was acting as if I knew better, as if my own control was what would save me. In that quiet moment, I decided to do something different. I closed my eyes and pictured my worries as heavy stones in my hands. I saw the list of bills, the performance reviews at work, the fear of the unknown. And instead of trying to stack them neatly or hide them, I imagined myself throwing them, one by one, into the hands of God. It wasn't a dramatic, instantaneous change. The feeling of the weight didn't vanish in a flash of light. But as I mentally cast each stone, I felt a subtle but profound release. A tension I hadn't even realized was there began to ease. I had to do it again and again as new worries surfaced, but with each repetition, it became easier. I was no longer fighting my anxiety. I was surrendering it to the only one who could truly handle it. The grace of mental and emotional health wasn't a one-time miracle, but a daily practice of faith. By humbling myself and actively casting my anxieties onto God, I was no longer burdened by them. I was being held by the one who cares for me. The peace wasn't the absence of problems, but the presence of his hand. My heart was finding rest, not because I was suddenly perfect, but because I had finally learned to stop carrying what was never mine to carry in the first place.